Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Vintage Story with Fish in my new beginning of my new world. So, I think I've picked out the spot where I want my home base. There's a beautiful set of mountains out there, there's some water where I can start to do some farming since I don't have buckets yet because I don't have saws. But off camera, I've been very fortunate. This whole valley is so fertile. I found tin and copper. So I'm going to be able to jump right into the Bronze Age. But I'm sick of the little hole that I've been staying in over this direction. And I'm going to start building, and I'm going to steal these blocks from some of these ruins. There's actually another much bigger ruin close by where I'll probably steal my most of the blocks. But for tonight, I just want to get some kind of building up because it is 1 o'clock and it gets dark quick. So let's start building a little temporary house, and then we can work on a bigger house when we have time. So let's start getting some blocks, and we're just going to steal the heck out of this stuff. A lot of it's just going to break down into smaller pieces since it's not full blocks, but we're going to take as many full blocks as we can right now. I'll clean this area up after I get my home built. And hey, I can use a lot of these stones because I did find tons of clay. As I said, it's very fertile around here. So look at this. We got walk-in blocks already, or path blocks. I'm calling walk-in blocks. All right, so this is gonna be all garbage over here, and there's still a lot over there. So we're gonna have a pretty decent little house where we can stay for now until we make a more permanent one. I'm gonna go over here and start grabbing. Well, you know what? Well, can I start? What did I do? No. I was thinking of using this existing thing here, but I think I'm just going to bust it up. Right here is a trader, too, so I'll have a trader by me. He's a survival trader, too, which is pretty decent. And I have the mod Better Trader, so that's why they look different. They don't have those boring old wagons like you see. That is a good source of these blocks. Well, it was. And I might get lucky. As I'm digging this up, I'll find stuff. But, yeah, I made some copper stuff. Made pickaxe. I've got a Phelps. I made using a mod that gives you molds, I made a spearhead. And I was actually able to kill a bear. So I have a hide right now that is curing. Once it's done, I'll be able to make some bear armor. Doesn't offer you a heck of a lot, but it gives you some protection. And I think pretty soon I'll be able to have some bronze armor, which is fairly decent. It's not like steel or iron, but it's still very decent. Alright, how many pieces I got here? I want to try to get at least a stack if I can of these. It's bony soil down here, so at some point I'll do some panning. And that's where you find a lot of cool stuff, candles and lore books, and I think there's some possible silver or something maybe, or gold. But yeah, come on. That's so weird how that doesn't. I wonder if I should just like. Nah, I'm not gonna dig this out. I'll fill this in at some point, but. Alright, we're almost at a stack here, and if I need more. I remember beginning game, you'd spend overnight panning stuff to get all your resources. Alright. So, let's go back on the map where I marked where I wanted. Yeah, this valley's awesome because there's no trees, and you see all the stuff on the ground. Alright, where did I mark where I wanted to be? I wanted to be over here. I think it was up over here. Yeah. So, I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, this is where all my stuff is already. So why don't we start building something here. And then we'll, have a place to go because I also didn't turn off the what do you call it, the rifts. And, oops. I didn't take off the rifts, and the monsters do come at night now. So I have to watch myself. I call them monsters, yeah. I know they're drifters and shivers and all that stuff, but alright. I want to make this big enough, but I don't have a lot of resources, so I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me make that the size for now. Oh, some nice purple flowers. What are these? Catnip. You know, it kills me to see all that meteoric iron that I can't scoop up. I think that's a fairly decent start to a house here. And if I don't finish, I'll just put some dirt and then tomorrow. But I kind of want to be quick about this. I do have a door on my other house too that I'll put on this. And I do have some, you know, I'm just going to make full walls for now. And I want to make them at least 3 high. I'll make them higher when I get the roofs that I'm going to tear off the other stuff. But, you know, you got to start, in your early game, you got no protection or good weapons. You got to start thinking about protection. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Alright. Wow, I've totally used a lot of them. I underestimated how far this would go. I don't know why I did. I'm going to have to turn down this music. It's a little too loud for me. I like it, but it's too much in my ears. So, why don't we do that? Oh, music level's already down. Why don't we do the master volume, and then we'll bring this back up. I'm going to bring that music way down. There we go. That sounds better. Alright. Well, let's try to finish up our new joint. Alright, where's that ruin? Let's go get more stone. I mean, I can make some of this cobblestone. I do have clay. I think there may even be some clay around here I can just dig up real close. Oh, this is a good wall. And I think I hear some stupid wolves. I've been killing wolves like crazy. I throw a spear at them, I hit them, I run, I dodge. I've been doing a lot of the kind of hit and run tactics because I can't take them straight on until I get a shield and some armor and some better weapons. Alright, I might be able to pull enough. At the least, get 3 high and hope it don't rain tonight. This is very helpful to have these rocks. And it makes it a heck of a lot easier to have this copper axe, but I forget how quickly these copper axes go. This thing's like ready to go. Good thing I have another one queued up. And I do have quite a bit where I can make a lot more if I need to. I'll get rid of these floaty blocks, like I said, at another point. Alright, let's see how far we got with this. Is that a wolf over there? No, that was a wolf over my Moltor. Alrighty, let's make a step up here. I think I'm still going to be short, but we'll see how far we get. I just don't like that shivers can still crawl over the top of it and get in. It'll stop all the drifters. Okay. I think what I will do is... how many got left? 2. We'll do that. And what I'm going to do is dig up a bunch of dirt somewhere. And we'll put dirt... let's see, there's a rift right there. See that thing? Those creatures are going to come out of that at night. And you know, I forgot what my settings are for it. I hope I have my shovel on me. Here, I'll take this bit of dirt. Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I do have my shovel. Cool. So I probably need about at least, I think, a stack of dirt. This is all good dirt. I don't know why I'm taking this. This is medium. There's another thing, man. I'm getting all this great soil over here. Matter of fact, I saw some terra preta. So tomorrow, after I get my shelter done, I'm going to work on making my garden over where the water is. Since I don't have buckets to pour over it, I'm going to make the dirt blocks in the middle of that lake. And that way it'll always be watered. I don't want to make the mistake I made my first year in the game the last time, where I didn't stock up for winter and I was starving to death and cooking up cattail roots and harvesting. Man, stupid. There's a pig. Hope he doesn't bother me, because right now pigs can even do damage to me. Alright, let's see what Mr. Piggy does. If he just lets me be. Usually unless... Oh, he's running. That means there's probably something over here. Yeah, see him? Jerk. Let's see if we can... Oh, man, where's my spear? What did I do with my spear? Did I throw it somewhere? Oh, man, what a bummer. I lost it. Unless it's back at base, I totally lost my spear. That is so disappointing. So I have no spears right now. I got no long range weapons. I got to be really careful. So let me just dig up the rest of this dirt and get the heck out of here. Oh, man, I'm going to have to make another bit of it tonight. I got enough copper to do more. Then I see where this takes me. Well, you know what? Get a little bit more. There's a bunch of peat over here, too, I want to get so I can burn it. And use that instead of firewood. Let's get out of here before we tempt fate here. Kill these big... Oh, wow, there's a big... Ah, darn it. See where I wanted to build? There's some big caves, which mean that it might spawn creatures out of it. I'll probably have to plug those up with some dirt or something. Alright, let's get in here. Stay somewhat protected. And we're going to make some packed dirt. And then with that packed dirt, we're going to make rammed earth. And then that's how we're going to make our ceiling on our house. Okay. So we're going to do the same over here. And I'll have to go out here. Sun's going down quick. I might have to run back home to the other joint, and I really don't want it though. I wanted to make some stuff tonight. We'll see how far I get. Might have enough to cover it after all. If not, I'd rather... Oh, I need food. That's my new sound too. It's not that other sound that used to annoy me. At least it's a little bit later now, so when you're about to starve, it doesn't sound so bad. Okay. I think we got enough. We can cover our ceiling for now. Gonna have a dirt floor though, but hey. Cool. Alright. So I gotta go back to the home base. Man, I can't believe I lost that spear, you know? That's, is that the direction back to home base? Where is home base? Here it is. I gotta turn that way. And I have to go... I have to go south. Okay. We are going south with only my Falx as my protection. It's not terrible. You can outrun most of the things if you just run. Yeah, I gotta cut through here. Oh, here's some more blocks I can take. Oh, shoot. Here's the stupid wolf. Oh, man, you hear that thing? He's right outside. I can hear him in my ear. Oh, that's right. I was making another vessel to put stuff in. Yeah, come on, buddy. You want to fight me? Try to fight me through the window. Man, and I don't have the crucible to make more copper to make a spear, but you know what? Do I have... Yeah, at least I got this. I can make some... I'm going to have to make like 2... Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to eat. Oh, I'm going to have to cook something. Oh, I got food. Here we go. We're good on that. I'm going to put these stupid bushes... Oh, wait. It's going to set on fire if I do that. Let's get this out of here. Man, he was right there. He totally wanted to get me. I might have to sleep here tonight because I hear it out there. And this has got another hour on that basket, or rather that vessel. I'm going to make a couple flint spears. Where did I see the flint? Here we go. I know I took it. Let's put it in my toolbar. Let's nap a couple spearheads. That's a knife blade. That's a spearhead. Okay, that's one. There's a second one. I always hated the spears because I always threw them and then you lose them somewhere. They're kind of cool. I mean, they're good in the beginning, but I've already got some feathers, lots of sticks. I think that I'll be able to make a bow pretty soon. And I'm going to skip making a copper anvil. I'll have enough to make a bronze one. I'm just going to skip to the bronze, get it done with now, so I don't waste a copper on a regular copper one, because eventually I'll have to use it anyways to when I get to iron. And if things are turning out, pardon me, if things are turning out like it's been with finding stuff here, I got a feeling I'm going to find some iron here. Alright. Well, what time is it? It's still kind of early. Man, I'm doing really great. I got 3. There's another one out there. I think I got 4. Yeah, I got 4 torch holders. That's huge. I've already got my baskets. I've got some vessels already. I'll have another one in another half hour. So I'm going to have some great stuff. All right, let's get out of here with my spear. See if we see anything stupid. I wanted to come out here and check on these. Oh, they're 4 or 5. These darn turnips. Man, they're crazy, these wolves out here. Just crazy with wolves. I gotta hide out from these darn things. If I'm in an open field, I can take them on. I can hit them, I can run, hit them, run. I've noticed that it takes about 2 spears and about 2 swipes with the copper Falx. I think when I get to the bronze one, it'll make it a lot better. I was going to make copper arrows, though. I was just going to make a whole mess of them and not care if you end up losing them anyways. I do have the better arrow mod, which helps with the breakage rate. So hopefully that'll do something. What can I do here? I'm bored right now. I got a lot of bush meat here. Why don't we cook that and get that food ready? Do we have... Okay, I got firewood. Gotta be careful, I'm telling you. Those things just come out of nowhere. You'll just be standing there and then you're swiped. One swipe with them. I had a one swipe kill already from one of those stupid things. Okay, let's put these down. Let's grab our fire. Okay. We've got the fire going. So once I get to the bronze age, I think one of the first things I'm going to do is I got to start panning. Although I did find bees, so technically I could have some wax soon to make candles, and then that'll bring me to get some lanterns, and I'll just make a bunch of copper lanterns for now until I get more into the game and make it with other metals. And hopefully I'll be able to get to where I had my favorite lantern that I had in my last world was my gold one with the electrum plate in there, which made it at 20. And I missed those gas lamps too. I found in a bunch of ruins the gas lamps. I had the schematic that would give me the ability to fix the ones that I found broke, and it was awesome. And I had tons and tons of light. These are another thing I miss is the chandeliers. You can only find those in the ruins. You can't make them. I know there's mods to make them, but I like the challenge of trying to find them. You know, that water's relaxing for about 2 minutes, and then it starts to get a little noisy. Alright, so I have quite a bit of copper. Technically, I've got 20 pieces smelt into one copper ingot. So I have 150. I think you need, there's 620. Why does that say 625? And that says, oh, that's weird how it just caught up. So technically, I got enough for an anvil right now. But you need 10% to make bronze with the tin. I found a bunch more tin, so I'm going to go get those. But 10%, I have 115, so technically I have enough to make a bronze anvil and then a little bit to spare to make more pickaxes so I can go mine more and make more bronze. So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Alrighty, cool. Another vessel is done. I'm going to fill it up. Awesome. A lot more, not tons more, but definitely more room. I did find a ruin where there's tons of crates, so I'll be snagging a bunch of those crates. Alright, so we got that. What else can I put in there? I did make some charcoal. So I'll take the charcoal. Put that in there. I need that so I can make copper. I'll have to make a lot more charcoal too when I get back. Alright, need my firewood. Okay. Got the firewood. I think I'll put in here. Nope. Put it in here. Okay, put it with the fuels. Put that there. We'll do the fuels together there. Alright, I know I have a bear thing out here too, but I don't want to mess around. And I have more pelts. This is about ready to go. And I already started farming over there too, so, oh well. No, I do have that torch holder. Man, I wish I had the copper. Alright, I think I might go to sleep just to get through the night. And then wake up tomorrow. There I am. I'm awake. Alright, I'm up. It's raining. Okay, so let's start taking our stuff and putting it away. I can take a basket and put it on my back. Well, I wanted to take one of these, put it on my back, and then come back and get another one. Cool. Food's done. Got a fair amount of bush meat. Put that away. Put those away. And stack those up. Get more firewood here. Everything's out of that. So fortunately these stack, so I feel like I'm missing one. Didn't I have 2 baskets? What did I do with the other basket? Is it on my back? No, it's not. Yeah, that's alright. They're easy to make. If I can afford to take it, I'm going to take the sticks too. Take my bed. Take the gates here that I made. I used those as windows like I did. I'm going to have to come up with, I saw some quartz that I'm going to have to get so I can start making some windows. Alright, so let's throw that up there and throw that up there. Actually, I'm going to keep that in case I got to column up on the dirt. I'm going to put that over there. Let's take that. Alright, so I think I got to go north now to go back to where my new base is going to be, and it should be pretty much just straight from here. I should have made it one more vessel. That's alright, it's close by, so if I forget something I can always come back. I always get caught by those mushrooms on my way. And those are the poisonous ones. They're no bueno. There's the house. Looks like a turd right now, but we'll have a nice house. I've already got some great plans. That one ruin I found has tons of stone. It'll get us a much bigger starter home. Let's keep on getting rid of these. If I don't have enough, I'll just do a few more because I'm probably going to make the floor out of this too. Alright, what did I say the door was going to be over here? It is. Alright, cool. So we can get that off my back. I'll put that there for now. Yes, not the biggest house in the world. Let's go back north. And we'll pick up the other vessel and anything else that we left behind. And I think this is the way. Isn't it? No, it's not. I have to go south. North is to come back this way. Thought that didn't look too familiar. So there's a pond I can start out doing some of my farming on. I think this is great because there's a lot of level land. All I got to do is fill in that one big cave hole that I saw somewhere. And this isn't far from spawn too. I kind of like the idea of this is huge set of water. I'm thinking I'll probably end up coming over here. It doesn't look like it's unstable land, so we're good. And you gotta watch when you go through these heavy trees. This is where you run into the wolves and the bears. Mostly wolves. Oh, shoot. That is my base. I overshot it. I know I was getting into too many trees. Tons of oak around here too, which will be good when I start making leather. Not to mention, it's actually kind of one of my favorite woods to work with. Where did I put those? Oh, too bad those other ones went bad. Oh well. Oh well. Not leaving any molds behind. Alright, we'll come back at some point and clean up this stuff. Can't leave my torch holder. Oh my goodness. Almost left that behind. Gotta take the door. You don't know what having a real door is like, man. It is so awesome. Oh shoot, I don't have enough room for everything. Oh yeah, I can get rid of this garbage. Okay. Maybe not there, then we'll get rid of the garbage over here. It always sounds like there's a snake over there, but I know there's no snakes in the game. Okay. Whoa. Alright, I'm eating. Okay, I'll eat. I'll remember. Okay, we're going to throw that on my back. I don't care about the fire starter. Besides that, that's where I made the charcoal. I don't have to worry about that. I replanted some trees. Alright, so let's go north. Oh, there's my crops too. I started to grow. So I'm going to leave these and just remember and come back and harvest whatever few crops are there. So now that I've got the house, I got to find some dirt to... Whoa, there's a... Oh no, I thought it was a big cave. Man, there's all kinds of stones around here. I'm going to take some of that. Look at this blue clay. I couldn't find this in my last world. There's tons of it here. So I'm going to find some of the terra preta and some medium soil. And I will... Where am I? I'm getting close. I'm pretty sure I am. Did I go through these ruins or did I overshoot? It's a little foggy out here. I want to try to get back without looking at the map. I think it's down this way. Let's see. Oh man, there's definitely a wolf around here. He's been killing the birds. There's my house. I knew it was around here somewhere. There's the homestead. Make sure there's no holes I'm going to jump into. Alright. We'll worry about making things fancy once we get our food situation established and get some better weapons and things. Alright, let's do up our door. Oh, too high. Too high. Okay. Alright there. There we go. We've got a door. Now we need to cover that up. Where's my pickaxe? 'Cause I don't want to hit that by hand. Alright. Put that block up here. So no sneaky things try to come in. Okay. So now we're sealed off. I want to make a window. I hate being enclosed. I feel claustrophobic when I do this. Let's go back to here. I'm going to have to start working on those hunters' backpacks because having no backpacks really stink. Maybe I'll put one here too. We'll do more eventually, but I think for now these will do. Okay. And okay. Let's take the other thing off my back. Get that monkey off my back. Do I have 3? Where's all my torch holders? Where's the third one? Oh, don't tell me I missed it back there. I'm going to have to run back there. Those are way too valuable to leave behind. Way too valuable. Darn it, I was wondering if I had left anything behind. Oh, there they are. Woo. Seriously, I was kind of nervous. Alright. Put that there. We'll put our food stuff there. Let's go get my other food things here. Okay, I found a croc in a ruin too, so that was nice. Let's get with some of this grass. Just make the place somewhat presentable. And where's the other ones? There's that. There's that. Put the crucible there. And then I should have a crock somewhere. I'm going to have to make more crocks. Or more pots. Okay, this I'm going to keep on myself. And this I'll just do something with. I don't know. Put one there. How's that? Okay. And for now, I'm going to put that down. Alright, starting to feel a little bit like a home. Kinda, a little bit. Sorta. It's better than the dirt hut I was living in. It was starting to make me feel claustrophobic at night working in that thing. And I didn't want to put any more work into making it bigger or do anything because I knew I wasn't going to stay there. Last game I spent so much time trying to make my first hut this like perfect thing, and it just is a waste of time because you end up building your permanent place. Alright, what else was there? There was a basket out here I want to move in. As well as the molds. So let's get this in here. See how much slower you walk when you don't put it on your back? Whoa, hey. I'm going to put that. Put it right there. Put those on top. We'll get the molds. No, not black mold. Molds like you pour stuff into. Okay. Now put that stuff over here. I'm gonna have to make a mold rack. I think that's all you... No, you know what? You need planks, so I don't have a saw yet. I gotta wait until I make an anvil so I can make a saw. So it's gonna limit me on making things like planks, but like I said, there's that ruin, so... And I'm gonna have to hunt out all the bears and the wolves like I did in my last land too, so these things didn't haunt me. Alright, we're looking good. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm just gonna make more... I'm gonna go find more dirt to dig up. And we will make a little bit more for the roof. Got to fill in this wolf's over here because that's where he was last. They tend to hang out in the same places. All right, you're gonna see me stopping a lot to look at rocks now because see, here it is. Let's see if I can get it from here. Okay, gotta do the run and fight thing. So I'll show you what I do. I run away until he stops chasing me, and then I pursue him. Or her. Whoa, see how it took half my health? Holy smokes. Let's get away. I do have some bandages. Where is that thing? If he's gonna take half my health, I gotta finish him off. Stupid bird. Where is that thing? And where's my other... See, that's what happens, is you end up losing your... Oh, there it is. Right behind that brick. You see him? All right, come on. Where are you, jerk? Yep, gotcha. And that's how it's done, even though I took a big hit. Okay, do I have a knife now to at least carve them up? I don't. What did I do with my knife? Oh, there it is. Okay, I got a knife. All right, well, it's one less wolf I got to worry about for now. Ooh, got some meat, too. I guess I'm surviving on bush meat for a while, and they've been giving me a lot of fat. All right. You know what? I'm going to take your bones, too, because I think I need it for my bear armor. All right, now I can go back in peace and do what I was going to do. You know, instead of digging up dirt for those things, why don't I get more blocks from here? Let me take away a few more of these blocks. At least get this so it doesn't look so floaty. It always looks stupid when that does that. Man, look at that down there. Ooh, what's down there? Oh, that's right, I was down there. Looked like a ruin to me. You know what? I'm going to get more of these stones. There was more stones down here. I wonder if there's something behind here, and I'm just not digging enough. I like this greenish stuff, too. It looks pretty good. I can never say it right. Perlite. I think that's how you say it. All right, let's go back to the homestead here, and we'll finish up wherever I was missing the pieces. Okay, why don't we swap some stuff around? We'll put that there. And let me just finish off with this for now. And like I said, we will fix the rest later. And I got 8 more blocks. What do I do? You know what? I do that. I'll just slowly replace the stuff around it. And I should use the shovel. Things go a lot quicker. Alright. Such a different experience when you're first starting the game to not just have tons of resources at your fingertips. It definitely makes it more fun. I thought this was going to be kind of a pain, and I was going to miss all the things that I had. But you know what? This is a lot of fun remembering how to do a lot of this. It's bringing back a little bit of the fear where I'm outside worried about something's going to attack me. Alright, so I got another hide. And I got more food. Where am I going to put my fire pit for now? Why don't we put the fire pit... we'll put it back here for now. What the heck. Alright, I'm going to go get some grass. And we'll start a fire. I'm going to get out my firewood. I'm going to close my door. But I will open the windows for now. Alright, well, hey. You know what? I've got our first house established here. And I think I'm just going to do some boring stuff off camera. Make some copper stuff and maybe some bronze stuff. And make up some more food. And get ready for tomorrow so we can start growing before the season ends and have some food for the winter. All right, folks. Well, thank you for joining me on the New Beginnings with Vintage Story with Fish. I hope to see you come back, and I hope you had some fun.